right now as we try to get a video feed. Charleston up 8-2 right now. Charleston gets a long rebound and a fast break opportunity, knocked out of bounds. Charleston inside, 10-2. Timeout, Paris. Full timeout. We'll see if some commercials work.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com.
Paris come out of a full timeout, down 10-2. Charleston working inside in the paint.
Charleston's playing a real tough man-to-man defense, and they just forced another turnover. That's 3 against us.
Ball deflected. We'll stay with the Trojans.
Yeah, I was going to say it's off Drew, though. He got his finger in there. And there, Drew got the steal. And he got
Big
the
finish
layup
by
on the
Rogers.
other end.
Three minutes remaining in the game. Big drive, partially blocked by Easton. He gets his own rebound. Paris with a small fast break opportunity. Rigdon navigates up the floor. He's got an opening. Try a little bit of a Euro step-ish sort of thing where they pin the ball against him. It's a new thing to do, and it works. Usually he's fouled.
Number 3, Andrew Kuykendall picked up the personal. His first, team's first. Ty King just checked in for Paris. Rigdon puts up a three-pointer, and it's good. Jackson Rigdon for 3.
So it makes it 10-7 Trojans. Paris cutting into the lead. And they respond quickly. It's 12-7.
They do.
Charleston foul, 22, score is first, second team.
Brett Spoor picked up the personal, his first, second on the team. Carter Easton will go to the charity stripe. First one's up, and it's good.
In the game locally. In the game, Ty Campbell. One shot at the line.
Second free throw's no good. Charleston down in a hurry.
Offensive rebound to the Trojans. Kick out, three-point attempt from the top of the key. They'll be a little short. Good rebound attempt by Rogers, drawing the foul.
Yeah, Drew had position. 14 went up, Ty Campbell went up and over to the back. Minute 40 left to go in the first quarter. Paris down 12-8.
Rogers probing around. Good ball movement. King has entered the game. He has a feed down to Easton down low, see if he can get some space. He forces it in. 12-10 with a minute 20 remaining. An accidental collision between King and Charleston's point guard. I don't know if he got hit in the face or the head. They've got numbers. King's going to drive it in. They'll give him a push foul on the Trojans. That'll be the team's fourth.
Fouls on 22.
Four fouls already. Only one for Paris right now with just under a minute remaining.
Alex Kuykendall for his brother. And number 11, Rudolph, back in the game as well. Out of bounds, Paris.
Paris working the ball around the perimeter. King into the free throw line. Jumpers, no good. Rebound, Charleston. Be a blocking foul, I think, on Drew Rogers. That'll be Drew's first. Be team second.
Number 4, Paris.
Corner three by the Trojans. Drops in. 15-10.
Tyler Oakley just bombed that three-pointer from the corner, and now the Tigers going the other way. King to Langster, back up the top to Rogers. The Paris kind of running a little weave now.
4 seconds remaining.
And
Turnover off someone's leg. They might be able to get a bucket. Oh, buzzer rings. Kind of a bummed out possession at the end there, so it's currently 15-10. We'll go in the second quarter and see if maybe we can get a picture before the game's over for you.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics, the Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Welcome back to Tiger basketball. Charleston with the ball to start this second quarter.
Down the low post. Another corner three-point opportunity from the short left corner off the front of the rim. Easton corrals the rebound. Tries to get Langster at midcourt. King surveys the floor. Rogers looking to probe the wing. He's going to just step back for a long three-pointer over the top. Good rebound attempt by King. Opening to the lane.
Yeah.
Langster's have to foul before he gets in.
Charleston just doesn't waste any time at all, though, getting that ball down the floor. Langster picks up the personal, his first. Be the team's first this quarter.
First of the quarter on the Tigers. White ball.
Oakley for his second long three from the same spot. The 18-10 Charleston. Rogers, the nice kind of one-handed floater, attacking from the left elbow. Little flip shot in the lane about 4 feet.
Charleston takes a timeout. It's going to be a 30.
We'll dip out for a quick commercial.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
So that was an interesting Charleston timeout, up 18-12.
That's something they were doing the coach didn't like, so they're going to take it out underneath their bucket. Looks like Paris is going to put on a full court press. Rigdon all over Kuykendall.
Oakley with another
Back
three.
to Oakley, man, he's feeling it tonight. That's 9 points for Tyler Oakley. Charleston extends the lead 21-12. Rigdon.
Rigdon will answer, make it 21-14. I think when Charleston played at Ernie Evelyn last year, Oakley had a bunch of three-pointers. I don't know if they're at this rate. His teammates trying to do the same thing, not quite working. That was off the back of the rim. Tight pass by Rigdon, kind of weaved through two different defenders. Staley couldn't handle it.
Spoor checks back in for the Trojans. Inbounds it to Kuykendall, back to Spoor. He brings it up across the timeline. A lot of pushing and shoving, and it's going to be a turnover, Charleston. Rigdon brings the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Across the timeline. Gets a screen from Eastham. Goes in, puts a floater up. No good this time. Oakley to Spoor now. Charleston already back to their end of the floor. Rudeball again for two. 23-14 Trojans. Rigdon to Rogers. Drew down on the baseline, nowhere to go. Kicks it back to Staley. Back to Rogers. Looking for Eastham, lobs it down low, but it's too far out of bounds off Carter's hands.
Was fronting the post there, trying to get some advantage down low.
Hey, we might have a picture.
There we go. Something on the laptop. Isn't that always how it works? Oakley with a longer two. That's all be off the back iron. Apparently the range is right outside the three-point line. Good fast break look. Ty King was surveying the floor.
And
kind of a hot pass.
It's going to be another turnover because that one went off Eastham's hands as well. But I think it was tipped, and Carter tried to corral it. But Charleston brings it back across the timeline. Rigdon all over Oakley, or Kuykendall, excuse me. Down in low to
tough move inside.
King gets the 2 points. Landon King. 25-14 Trojans. 4:27 to go in this second quarter.
Good block.
Carter went up the first time, a little short. Got his own rebound, went back up and drew the personal. Fouls on number 10, Langdon King. It'll be his first. Team's first this quarter.
Just off the front of the rim for Carter. Right now, 25-14. Don't have a score bug up for you, but there's a giant scoreboard in the right corner, no matter which way you look.
Hutchings checks in for the Tigers.
Looks like Carter Kripp is getting ready to check in as well. Carter makes a second. Carter for Carter. I'd like to thank our tech staff from far away. They went in on their own, ghosted in wherever they do, and something was being finicky with the software. I didn't touch anything this time, I promise. So we're all set to go. 25-15 Charleston. And really the difference is the three-pointers from Oakley.
Yeah, he's
3 for 3.
9, yeah. He's got 9 points. Oakley with the ball on the far side. Back around to Kuykendall. There's Rudeball.
He'll make a 3 of his own.
Yep.
28-15.
Rudeball started things out as he hit 3 inside the arc. Actually, it was inside the free throw line, so he got things started for Charleston, and they haven't slowed down since.
So Coach Brinkley getting some fresh legs in here. The Kripp and Hutchings, the freshman and sophomore. Sophomore and freshman, respectively. Along with Staley.
Langster out there with the ball now. Top the key.
Kind of some weave. There's some space to probe. Harrison a little hesitant to get shots up from mid-range.
Another
Drew going for one.
Yep. Slapped away, though, as he was going up for it.
Charleston get a fast break response.
Charleston's doubled us up now, 30-15.
Pressure Rogers at the top of the key. He's just going to pull up for his own three-pointer. Just off the front of the rim. Paris kind of settling for shots at the moment. It's either a 3 or a 2 attempt. Can't tell from this angle. Big rebound by Krippis.
Krippis grabs the rebound. Lobs it into Rogers, but he's going to be double teamed and nowhere to go. And fouls on 22, Brett Spohr. That'll be his third. Team second. And another turnover. Charleston back down in a hurry. Down into Rudaball. Up and in for 2 more.
Big drive by Drew. Kind of a tough attempt. It'll be off the Trojans. Trojans on a 7-0 run. It's up 25-15. That'll lead to a 30-second timeout from Coach Brinkley. I'll try to sneak in a quick ad for you. Be right back.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Good pressure by the Trojans. They'll have their own fast break. Long, kind of awkward looking layup attempt.
Charleston foul. Number 4, Mikey Myers is
Paris will get possession back.
Myers picked up the personal after the shot. A little frustration there because he went in for the layup and missed it.
Langston with the open three-point attempt. Oh, we go off the
Off
glass.
the bank, yeah.
We'll take it. 32-18.
Charleston the other way in a hurry. Myers out top the key now.
Good block by Krippus.
Krippus, yes.
Getting a fast break opportunity. Had some space pulled up.
Rigdon's going to set things back up. He takes
He
a
gets that
three, and it's
partially
blocked.
blocked. That will be 3 shot attempts for Jackson.
Yeah, it's going to be on Mikey Myers again. That'll be his second, team's fourth. Knocks down the first one, makes it 32-19. Makes a second one, 32-20. And the
Last one rims out.
yeah,
Jackson's a pretty good
rolled
free throw
out.
shooter.
Yeah, he is.
So we'll
Charleston,
take 2 out of 3.
yeah, they're already down in their offensive set, though, already.
Paris can get a stop here. Trying to cut to 10 at half. That's always the goal. May not happen. Little floater. Saving it for one shot, last 17 seconds. Paris going with the weave. Nothing doing. Jackson will take a long off balance 3. Nothing doing. Right now going to halftime, it'll be 34-20. Trojans up on the Tigers at halftime. I don't know what they've got planned here at halftime, but If you're watching, I guess you'll find out. We'll be back with you very shortly for our first half recap.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Okay, we're back with kind of a delayed halftime. They stopped the clock at 5 minutes. They're doing a little fundraising pie contest of some sort, or shaving cream to the face deal. So Lenny Earn will be here to give you some first half stats with a quick rundown, then we'll talk about the first half and what we can get.
Well, Charleston started off on fire as Rudeball just took everything to the hole, and he had the first 6 points before we even blinked almost. But first half stats, I got the Trojans perfect from the charity stripe. They're 2 for 2 for 100%. They're 10 out of 18 from 2-point range for 56%. And they're 4 out of 8 from 3-point land for 50%. They only committed 3 turnovers in the first half, and they are led in scoring by Adam Rudeball with 15. 9 points on 3 3-pointers for Tyler Oakley, 6 points for Brett Spoor, and 4 points for Landon King. For your Tigers, we're 4 out of 6 from the charity stripe for 67%, 5 out of 13 from 2-point land for 38%, and we are 2 out of 7 from 3-point land for 29%. I had us committing 10 turnovers in that first half, and we are led in scoring by Jackson Rigdon with 7. 6 points for Carter Eastham, 4 points for Drew Rogers, and 3 points for Peyton Langster. That's where we stand at halftime. Trojans on top of your Tigers, 34-20.
We'll back some ads for you real quick. As soon as the dance routine gets over with, we'll be right back with you.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Some definite extracurricular activities going on at the Charleston Baker Gym halftime. Pies in the face and dance routines everywhere else.
Yeah, definitely getting the crowd fired up anyway, because everybody liked that pie in the face contest thing they had. So
I was thinking about tilting the camera over there, but if I touch something, something might go wrong again. So we're just going to let everything roll how it is. I am 2 for 2 for road games. You got to figure out, like, oh, he must be at the road game. It's not working till the second quarter. But it was magically fixed again by our amazing tech staff that is Nathan Bell himself. So big shout out to him. I'm just the sub. I apologize again, things do not work out. Right now it's 34-20. Charleston jumped out to about a 6 or 8 point lead, and then Paris kind of started matching up. We got to about 12-10, 12-8, 12-10, and then Tyler Oakley went off with a burst of 3-pointers, 2 pretty quick, then 1 later on. And kind of ended up stretching the lead out and ended up being about 25-15 or so. And then they went on another 7-0 run. Paris kind of chipped back into it a little bit. Still remains, though, 34-20. Offensively, Charleston kind of using their size in their front court and denying lanes. And Paris with 10 turnovers, Charleston with only 3. Usually if you flip those numbers, it kind of equates out to something a little bit better. Obviously, we've seen the Tigers in games where they've held off on the turnovers and against competition that's not some of the smaller schools they play. It really works out well for them, and especially in the recent past couple weeks.
Definitely Charleston's got a lot of speed, because before we even get in our defensive set, they've already got the ball down on their offensive end, and they're running their show. So Tigers going to have to figure out somehow to slow them down.
And very decisive with what they want to do with the ball. If they're getting down there, it might not even be in the fast break. It also be after a made basket on occasion. It's happened 2 or 3 times where they just kind of get into their set and they kind of declare with what they want to do with the ball, running their actions well, and so there's some easy baskets in the paint. They're not really fighting for it. Card Reeson's had a couple buckets in the paint. He's had to work for it. He had to move somebody out to get that layup in earlier in the game. In this case, the paint's not really clogged up for the Trojans. So.
And when we don't have 3-point shots, we made 2 the first half, but we're not a strong 3-point shooting team, so we're going to have to look for offense somewhere. Like you said, it's not coming inside the paint, though, because Charleston is really doubling down on Eastham. Every time he touches the ball, there's at least 2 or 3 people on him. So
yeah, and he's shown to be enough of a scoring threat. He's got a good touch down there to get buckets. So that's kind of seen, teams kind of see Jackson Rigdon. There's some games where he's explosive, and he had 5 3-pointers on Saturday night at the Hall of Fame game. And that's splashing in. Drew Rogers on occasion could definitely, besides 3-pointers, also both of these guys can drive. When the lanes are cut off, it's hard for the Tigers to get those shots that they want. And that's been kind of the thing all season, to be able to go and get that. Rebounding seems to be doing all right tonight. Sometimes that could be an Achilles heel, other times not. Seem to be doing fine with it, but Charleston is getting up and down the floor right now.
All right, they got the clock reset for 8 minutes, so we're ready for third quarter action. Looks like it is going to be Paris ball over on the far sideline, right at half court. So
Paris looks like they have their starters back in. Rigdon, Staley, Langster, Rogers, and Easton. Staley going to go with that baseline drive. He likes that left hand. Good look for Langster. The floater in the lane. That's his trademark. He's going to get all those glue points and those kind of buckets. And he's very proficient at them. 34-22, good start for the Tigers.
Tigers back on defense now, and they forced a turnover.
There we go. Rigdon up and down. See if Langster can finish this. Another floater.
Oh, man, just in and out.
I'd like to see him take that to the rack as close as possible. Get the contact that you want. Kind of held up there. It's got to frustrate Coach Brinkley a little bit. Tate's a tough kid. He can go in there, no problem. But sometimes when you get comfortable with those floaters and he's good at it, you just want to keep doing it. Big take by Brett Spohr. Kind of had a little foot speed on Easton. Drew with the turnaround. That's off the front of the rim. Good box out by the Trojans.
But just that quick, Charleston's down the other way.
I'm
but
trying to
they
get the
throw it
camera
away.
moving.
They throw it away, so here comes Paris back the other way.
Good take and turnaround. Last couple of shots kind of hitting off the front of the rim. Hopefully it's not a legs issue. They got a whole half to play. Those are open looks. Mass mismatch in the post, at least height-wise. Tigers throw it away.
Yeah, they was trying to hit Easton down low, but I think he was kind of grabbed from behind, but the official didn't see that where he was hooked. He couldn't get over to where the ball was going.
Trojans tried to front the post. Tigers had almost the exact same turnover in the first half in that very spot. Staley kind of backing away from the contact a little bit, not getting a foul. Coach Brinkley talked about that one of his post games last week. I don't think it was the Hudsonville game, but maybe the other one were going up and through guys. Charleston with another turnover. They've matched their first half turnover amount already, and it's only midway through the third. Not even. Off the front of the rim. Good steal by Langster. That's blocked out of bounds.
It'll still be Tiger ball, though, over on the far sideline.
Charleston getting those fast break opportunities. Lenny was just talking about, we got to find scoring from somewhere. Fast breaks is, that's the cheat code. But again, if you're not going hard at the basket, they're not going to call contact for fun. Long three from Rigdon. Big rebound by Easton. No foul called.
Wow. Carter got hammered.
At least on the body.
Nothing called, like you said.
Down the floor. One of our first jump balls of the evening. Maddox Hutchings going to check into the game.
Hutchings coming in for Rigdon, going to give Rigdon a breather. Charleston ball underneath their bucket.
Charleston being physical down low. Good ball movement. Nice denial by Staley. Is that reaching?
Yeah, I think that's what they're calling.
Okay.
That'll be Jacob's second. Team's first this half.
Long three-point attempt by Oakley. He must practice this.
He must.
There's no other way. Sometimes that's what it is. You don't see what they do when they're not out here, right?
Yeah, probably so. He probably shoots 100 of them a day.
Good shot by Rogers. 41-24. His 4 makes have hit the bottom of the net for Oakley, and the 1 hit the rim. So
down low to King.
Rudaball has been tough down low, kind of using his length. Quick turnover. Be timeout. Full timeout. We'll be right back with you.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com.
That was a full timeout with just under 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It was 36-22, and then Charleston just went a little spurt.
Jackson brings it up across the timeline over to Hutchings. Back up top of the key to King.
Good look by Dawson Rogers. Drew's brother checks in.
Paris back in the offensive set again. Dawson Rogers now up top the key. Ty King spins in the lane.
Good look by Ty off Hutchings' hands.
Another turnover, Paris.
Ty just trying to create some offense.
And just that quick, Charleston's down at the other end already in that first shot.
Offensive foul, Charleston 22. That is on score, his fourth.
Brent Spoor just picked up his fourth.
Andrew Kuykendall in for the Trojans.
Myers checks in and Andrew Kuykendall checks in.
Good attempt. Big rebound by Hutchings. Just kind of seemed to slip out of his hands. He gets the second offensive rebound. It gets stolen out of his hands. King with an open three-point look. That's a good-looking shot.
Yes, it is. Ty King.
Going to step into it. Elbow stayed tucked in. He doesn't shoot too many of those, but they go in when he does. Good block by Drew. Let's see who this is out on.
Substitutions at the table. Campbell in for Charleston.
Big substitutions going on.
22 points. Easton, Langston in for the Tigers.
Good look inside by Jackson. Drew trying to get a shot off.
And he gets it.
Looking for a foul. Don't blame him.
49-29.
Staying physical, though.
Myers again for 2.
Good look down the floor again. They're just going to kick it back out. Nothing was doing. That little scoop shot by Rigdon.
Yeah, it's going to be on Drew.
A lot of times those scoop shots go in.
Second on the team, second on Drew. Wow. Tyler Oakley again. There's another 3.
I haven't seen a whole lot else. He does that extremely well.
He does. There's another turnover, Paris.
That will not count. May have had his first bucket that wasn't a three-pointer. Right now it's 54-29 going into the fourth quarter.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
It's going to be Tiger ball to start this fourth and final quarter. Jackson has it, brings it up across the timeline.
There's a floater.
And it goes.
54-31. They didn't really contest it, so he had all the time he needed to gauge that to get the touch on it he wanted. See that foul's on.
I think it's going to be on Carter, I think. Yep. Carter Easton will be his first, team's first this quarter.
Charleston misses the first free throw. This is both. Good rebound by Krippus. Drew with the contested three, rings that in. Brings it back within 20.
54-34.
Good drive by Charleston. Drew Rogers came swatting across the front there. Little pick and roll at the top. Jackson getting a little loose, looking for somebody to roll. Not sure if Carter knew where to go. Good drive. Paris come out of there. Jackson scoops it up. See if Drew can finish this off. Spin move. Good start for Paris. 7 points. The first minute and a half. Contested by Easton. Nothing doing. Senior and a sophomore. Well, actually going to pull up. That'll be a little bit short too. Carter gets the rebound. That kind of hung up there for a little while. He was able to retime his jump. Now that's going to make Charleston call a full timeout. Paris has cut the lead a little bit. It's 58-38. Be right back.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Paris having a miniature offensive explosion, getting 9 points in 2 minutes. Had 29 the whole game. Averaging about 9 a quarter. Got 9 points in 2 minutes.
Yeah, we just need to sustain it for the next 5.
6, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the game.
There's a turnover, Charleston.
Not to say you could expect it, but up 20. It's tempting to take your foot off the gas a little bit. You see it pretty often at all levels. See if Paris take advantage of it. Good move by Carter Krippis. That gets deflected. Good effort going after the ball. That'll be Trojan ball, though. Good pick and roll motion. Paris got some good pressure out in the wing. These twin brothers have the same haircut too. It's throwing me off.
Yeah, they do.
Wow.
I'd say they're twins. They both look alike.
Good pull-up shot. 58-40. Good deflection by Jackson. Drew will take it by himself. He's going to try to finish this. He got that 3/4 length of the court, and he goes, I'm going to finish that one.
Yeah, he did.
He went full steam. Toe on the line. Off the back iron. Good job by Jackson. Oh, almost tracks it down. 58-42. Long three.
Myers.
Drew gets his own rebound. Nice take, trying to get some contact. Kind of went up with that inside hand. The right hand and the left-handed drive. Good deflection by Jackson again. He probably gets about half dozen of those a game. Looking down court, Peyton with the easy finish. We'll see what Charleston does. They've got about 2 or 3 starters out, at least their front court. Number 10 and 11. So they're kind of the guys that play the 3 and the 4. They're forward type guys that have been causing a lot of problems are not in. So we'll see if after this timeout they take a full timeout. Let's see if they sub anybody or just let their bench keep rolling. We'll be right back.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
Waiting the inbound.
It's going to be Trojan ball right here in front of the scores table.
Trojans keeping their bench in. We'll let them ride this out and finish it on their own. Big block by Carter.
It's going to stay with Charleston now.
Big take by Charleston in the floater. Myers hard to defend.
He is awful athletic.
They're keeping good pressure on Rigna at the top of the key. He's still able to drive it in. Driving lanes open up a little bit with the 6'2", 6'3" athletes sitting out for Charleston right now. About 3 of them. Tough attempt. Carter grabs the rebound. Look at the body on Drew with the foul.
Foul's going to be on 14, I believe. Ty Campbell. I guess. Yeah, it's 2 fouls on Campbell. First this quarter. Made them both. 63-48, a minute 57 left in this contest. Almost a steal by King.
Long 3-point attempt. They'll be at the front of the rim. Paris not able to corral the rebound. Paint left open. 65-48. Good look down low by Ty. Peyton will take an open 3. That's off the front of the rim as well. No one home down on the fast break. It flipped right back down court again. Drew going strong. He'll get another set of free throws.
That was on 14. Ty Campbell, that'll be his third.
Drew missed the first. He will have one more, of course. Drills the second, 65-49. Approaching 1 minute remaining. Jump ball, no foul called.
It's going to stay with Charleston on the alternating possession.
Charleston just with a simple pick and roll. Good fake pass. Charleston to come away with it. Looks like the Trojans to hold for the last shot. That'll be your final score of 67-49.
Final score, Trojans 67, the Paris Tigers 49.
Before the band chirps up, cut us commercials for a little bit, get you some stats, and hopefully a chat with Coach Brinkley. With the boys' final road game, final score 67-49. We'll be back with you very shortly.
The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
All right, we're going to try to sneak in some stats from Lenny. He's going heavy in the commercials there, waiting for Coach. I've not seen him pop out yet. We're going to try to, as soon as we start this, he'll get going. So go forward, Lenny.
All righty. For the Trojans, they were 2 out of 4 from the charity stripe, 50%. They were 22 out of 38 for 58% from inside the paint. 7 out of 14 from behind the arc for 50%. They committed 12 turnovers in the contest, and fouls weren't an issue. Their leading scorer was Adam Rudeball with 17, 15 for Tyler Oakley, all three-pointers, 10 points for Brett Spohr, 9 points for Mikey Myers. Then it drops down to 6 for Landon King, 4 points for Alex Kuykendall, 2 points for Andrew Kuykendall, 2 points for Chase Gloff, and Mason Redfern had 2 points. For the Tigers, they were 7 out of 11 from the charity stripe, 64%, 15 out of 35 for 43% from two-point range, and 4 out of 11 from three-point land for 36%. I had us committing 17 turnovers in the contest, and we were led in scoring by Drew Rogers with 18, 13 for Jackson Rigdon, 8 points for Carter Easton, 7 points for Peyton Langster, and 3 points for Ty King. So here comes Chase now. So
getting that wrapped up. So those top 2 scoring options, and then it kind of drops off from there as far as getting all those scores taken in there. Hey, Coach, we'll make it quick for you this evening. I know it's kind of a rough one getting started off. Was there anything as far as offensively, any spots that you're kind of looking for? They weren't sitting in zone the whole time. Were they doing anything specific defensively?
No,
That you could
I
point
mean,
out that, you know.
No, nothing that would have hurt us if we would have done what we told them to focus on, and that's getting the ball downhill or getting the ball down low, being aggressive, playing inside out, and doing what we have been preaching for months now, pretty much all year. Get the ball down low, play inside out, take care of the ball. We had too many costly turnovers. When we focus on one thing, we focus on one thing at practice, we focus on whatever, then we forget what we focused on everything else. We've got to have carryover. We've got to do a good job of having carryover to every game, because, tonight we were talking about in the OPH game. I know I'm going off on a tangent,
That's
but
fine.
in the OPH game, we gave up ground too easy. We were backing up, we were on our heels, and we let them get to their spots every time they wanted to. Tonight, I thought we did a little bit better job of keeping them within our hips and keeping them, at bay. But then we're not jumping to the ball, and we're not meeting on the help side. We're not sinking and taking the drop-offs away. We're not three-quarter fronting on the post. They're just swinging a guy over, and they're just sealing us down low. And then, not getting our hands up and not getting out on shooters and not doing a collective good effort. We knew that Rudaball, number 11, is a good player. We had to be a collective group effort to stop him, and we let him get going. And then, you get their best player going, and it gets everybody else going. So that was just it's frustrating because we're better than that.
Yeah, the forwards kind of did it. It was Rudaball and King a little bit. I know Oakley just with the three-pointers primarily, but it seemed like they kind of moved the ball inside out a little bit, and we tried doing that. I kind of stole a quote from you last week where guys were going to the basket but not finishing through people like you talked about, so I'm not picking up on your things, and maybe those are comfortable for them. You kind of have to get out of your element a little bit, but there are shots there for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's any stat-wise things on there, but
No,
just kinda,
we just got to be tougher.
Yeah.
But the message was in the locker room after the game is we've got to change our mindset to believing that we should win. That we're going into games knowing we should win, still doing our job, not getting arrogant. We can't get arrogant and cocky whenever you're 6 and whatever we are. But you've got to go in with this belief that you can guard them, that you're going to guard them. If you make a mistake, you're not going to make that mistake again. We hang our heads too much. We start finger pointing a little bit. We didn't do that too bad, but it's always like somebody else's fault. It's not, I'm doing this and this. No, it's like, hey, well, did you communicate better on this? You might be doing something that you think is right, but you're not communicating. And then the other guy thinks he's sinking and helping or whatever, and then we get out of position. We don't get out on shooters. It's those little things that, good teams do a really good job with. And we've got to get better with that. But the main thing is we've got to go in with a different mindset and changing that, where we are going into games knowing we're going to compete, knowing we are good enough to win, and we are going to do everything we can to win. And I think we go in right now hoping that we do enough to win, hoping that we get stopped, hoping that our shot goes in, not shooting with confidence, just hoping that when that ball leaves our hands, it's going in. You got to be a confident shooter, you've got to be a confident player, and you've got to be an aggressive player every time you touch that ball. It doesn't mean you have to get downhill, but it means you have to be, put some sort of pressure on them.
Yeah, you have all that practice time, all that work in the summer to put forward to do it out here. You only get so many of these opportunities to go ahead and do it, and that mindset's a powerful thing. I coach football, and it's sports are sports. You think you can do it, it's a real thing.
Yep.
I believe it now. So
Absolutely.
I appreciate all the input of this and kind of giving us a different insight than what the average fan's kind of seeing. So
Yep,
we
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Chase. That's Coach Brinkley, and he kind of that's true for almost anything. It's sports or not. It's your mindset. Whatever you think you can do. I mean, people say it's a hokey thing. That's legitimate stuff. You want to get things done in life. You want to do whatever you think you can do it. You'd be surprised how much more it'll work out in your favor. So, final score tonight, 67-49. Paris has one more makeup game from earlier in January. Home game against Lawrenceville. They'll have all 3 games going on Friday. Frosh Soft for a quick game at 5, JV at 6, and senior night as well for Peyton Lancaster to finish up the last home game of the season. We'll wrap it up from there. I'm Dan Dundas for Lenny Irwin, and we'll catch you back on Friday night. Thank you for your patience.
Girls
this
will be in
evening.
action tomorrow
Yes, I'm
night.
sorry.
Yep.
Girls again. Yeah.
I think Clay's going to do that game,
Yes.
maybe solo, but
Clay Best will be there, and I bet things will start in the first quarter. Clay will have it figured out. They'll have their region over in Monticello versus Tolono Unity. They'll take that, and if they win that, they go on to their sectional like they tend to do. So make sure you guys tune in for that one, and wherever the girls are at next week for that sectional, try to get over there.
it
means a
will
lot
be
to them.
audio only because they
Yes.
won't let us stream.
That's
but,
right, as the Monday game.
yeah.
So tune in, and then same with that. If you can't watch the game for those sectionals, wherever that's at, go to it. The kids love it. Doesn't matter what sport it is. So that's all I have for
Good
you.
deal. Yep.
All right. You guys have a good evening. Thank you.
Bye-bye.